Good day. My name is Nikhil Govender and my student number is 225049193, and this is the COS 330 Practical 7 Honeypot demonstration. So what is a honeypot? A honeypot is a cybersecurity tool designed to act as a decoy, mimicking real systems, services, or network resources to lure attackers. Its primary purpose is to attract unauthorized access attempts and monitor malicious activity without risking actual systems. By appearing vulnerable or accessible, a honeypot gathers data on the methods and tools attackers use, helping organizations or researchers identify potential vulnerabilities, new threats, and attack strategies. This allows security teams to bolster their defenses based on the intelligence gathered. There are different types of honeypots, such as low interaction and high interaction, depending on the level of access they offer attackers. Low interaction honeypots simulate basic services, while high interaction ones offer more in depth interaction, providing richer data but carrying higher risks. Honeypots are useful for detecting brute force attacks, learning about exploits, and diverting attackers from real systems. They act as an early warning system, providing insights into attackers' behaviors and enhancing overall cybersecurity defenses. So, what is an SSH honeypot? And this is the one we'll be focusing on today. An SSH honeypot is a security mechanism designed to simulate a vulnerable SSH server to attract attackers. It mimics a real server, but doesn't offer actual services. Instead, when someone tries to break in or exploit the system, the honeypot logs the activities such as login attempts, commands, or techniques used. This data helps security researchers and administrators understand attackers' behavior, identify potential threats, and improve their defenses without compromising the actual systems in their network. And the SSH honeypot that we will be demonstrating is sshesame by jaksi. So here we have the GitHub repository for sshesame by jaksi. It has a source code for the honeypot, and it also gives you a step-by-step guide on how to set up the honeypot, but I will be going over how to set up the honeypot on an Ubuntu virtual machine. So in order to get this honeypot working, we need to first install Git onto Ubuntu. And now we need to install Golang Go. And now we need to clone the repo. Okay, so now we need to cd into our project folder. And now we need to build the project. And now we can run it. And as you can see, it's running on localhost and listening on port 2022. So if the client connects to the honeypot, we can monitor and log their activity. Even if the client does not have any authorized credentials, they can still be tracked. I have set up an attacker's terminal, and I'm going to now connect to the honeypot using the following command. And that's the port number that I've specified, 2022. So I'm going to continue connecting. Yes. So honeypot has registered the fact that the user, that the attacker tried to log in and its credentials were rejected, and here's the IP address of the attacker. Now I'm going to just enter any credentials, and then the user was authenticated, so the attacker was authenticated. And now I'm going to run a malicious command to gain access to the password file. So let me just enter that command quickly. So as you can see, it responds with on the attacker side with no such file or directory exists. And then on the honeypot server, it actually shows the command that the attacker tried to use to gain access to the files. So the honeypot is logging the activity of the attacker. This concludes the demonstration.